Princess Middle of Medellin was her father's production supervisor, and drug dealers from Los Angeles to Miami said her goods were whiter than snow and her heart was darker than ebony. After her mother passed away, her stepmother took away her production workshop and began to shop her own family's goods. Every week, the stepmother has a video conference codenamed Magic Mirror. She asks the monitor who has the best products in the world. The American distributors said in unison, "It's Snow White." The stepmother was very angry and called the police chief and said to get rid of her. But the police chief did nothing. A few days later, the stepmother held a video conference. Magic Mirror, who has the best products in this world? The gangsters said, "The products of Snow White have not been seen on the market for several months. Of course yours is the best, the great queen of Medellin." The stepmother smiled contentedly. In fact, this was because Snow White learned through an informant that the FBI had targeted her, so she had to rely on a fake passport to escape to Mexico. Snow White, dressed in tattered clothes, wandered all the way to Mexico City. She saw a tiny house, went in, ate all the taco and guacamole, and fell asleep in bed. The 7 Mexicans who made hydrogen bomb came back from the lab and immediately took out their shotguns and said to Snow White, "Who are you, the police or the DA?" Snow White skillfully took out the small pack, the sketch, from her underwear. Snow White saw the Mexicans' craftsmanship, helped them improve, made pure medicine, and taught them to put the goods in coffins and transport them across the US-Mexico border. On this day, the stepmother held another online meeting. Magic Mirror, who has the best products in this world? The American gangster said, "Your Majesty, Colombia, your products are the best. But in faraway Mexico, Snow White's products are the best. Shopping is whiter than snow, and the price is only 1/7 of yours." The stepmother was very angry, and the police chief was found to have committed suicide at home the next day. The stepmother did tricks in the supermarket where Snow White often went, pouring sevoflurane into her most frequently purchased Sprite. When the 7 Mexicans returned, they found Snow White foaming on the ground and burst into tears. They put Snow White and 300 pounds of new goods in a crystal coffin and planned to cross the US-Mexico border. The princess lay in the coffin, surrounded by a nuclear bomb. When crossing the US-Mexico border, they encountered a DEA inspection. A black detective nicknamed Prince, driving a white convertible Ford, stopped them. He opened the coffin and smiled. The detective married the princess, and his Southern California beach villa is filled with pictures of the prince defuse the bomb. And the basement is filled with suitcases full of dollars. The stepmother's kingdom collapsed in despair and was sentenced to 300 years for extradition. The princess watched the news in the supermarket with her stroller. Although the white horse has wiped out the Colombian witch group, a new drug lord has risen, and we don't know who he is. But from Los Angeles to Miami, all the addicts are saying, his goods are whiter than snow.